Hey, welcome to Bengal TV Sports. I'm Ryan Rodman, this is John Burke, and this is Mike Hess. First, we're going to talk about the Monday Night Football, Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs game.
Well, you see, Aaron Rodgers had 333 yards and 5 touchdowns because he is a bad man. But what I like to look at is Randall Cobb, 7 catches, 91 yards, 3 touchdowns. But James Jones, 7 catches, 139 yards and a touchdown as well.
This is all for naught. Last night, the Chiefs secondary was absolutely depleted. They are starting third stringers all over. Their corners were depleted, their free safeties were depleted, everyone was down. They were playing against a practice squad.
Last year, when Tom Brady defeated the same secondary, you said, they got Tom Brady's the greatest of all time. Give Aaron Rodgers some credit, man. Unbelievable.
On to the Bills and the Dolphins. That was a blowout game there in Miami.
I've been waiting to talk about this one. Your Miami Dolphins, supposed to be a top-tier team this year, led by superstar Ndamukong Suh. You're paying him all that money to come and strengthen your defense, and you get torched by the Bills. 3 interceptions, 27-0 at one point for your man Ryan Tannehill. How do you defend that?
First things first, the 3 interceptions were not his fault. All right? First, Jarvis Landry, and very unusual.
Jarvis Landry, the man you talk quite the game about. Quite the player.
Is he not the next superstar in the NFL?
No.
Drugs. All right. Well, what I like to look at what happened yesterday was a team that just quit on the coaching staff. They hate Joe Philbin. They hate Kevin Coy. They hate everybody there. Everybody hates each other.
You could put Bill Belichick on the Dolphins and they would not beat the Bills.
Are you kidding me?
The Buffalo Bills are serious
this year. The difference between Rex Ryan.
Do you see that defense all around that secondary?
Rex Ryan and Joe Philbin. Is Rex Ryan has his team ready to play?
All right. On to the next topic here. We're going to talk about the Bengals in Baltimore. That was an exciting game here in Baltimore.
You know, Cincinnati this year, I really like them as a unit. Their defense has been playing really good, and they have that 2-headed monster at running back. Don't even get me started with that superstar, A.J. Green, top 5 receiver in the league.
All right, let's talk about one thing real quick. The Bengals will always be a great regular season team, but when it comes to the postseason, who's going to be the man that plays the quarterback position? Who's gonna toss that pigskin around? Because if it's Andy Dalton, you know as well as I do that they are not gonna go anywhere ever.
I see a new type of fire in Andy Dalton this year. He's been firing his team up so well.
You saw a new type of fire in them 2 years ago. Last year.
And you know
firing him up.
You know what?
He couldn't motivate me to make a sandwich. Are you kidding me?
You know what? Even if they got to do it, work in some trick plays to Sanu. He's a great quarterback.
Oh my God! Give me a God-blessed break.
And then the last game we're going to talk about here is the Falcons and the Cowboys out there in Dallas.
Oh, yes! The Atlanta Falcons defeated your Dallas Cowboys.
Barely my Dallas Cowboys.
39-20.
You're missing Greg Hardy, Rolando McClain, Randy Gregory. Don't even get me started on offense. Don't even, Tony Romo, Des Bryant, you gotta be kidding me. Don't even try talking to me with this
whole
trash.
week this man was talking about
this
Brandon
is
Weeds.
trash.
Brandon Weeds gonna turn these good fun. No. You know what? Devontae Freeman exposed your defense. Exposed. I can't see the Cowboys beating the Packers ever with that defense. You think they're gonna stop Aaron Rodgers?
Do you think they have to? When they play the time of possession game with Mr. Tony Romo himself, when 9 is on that field, we're a different football team and you know it. Don't even get me started on the X-Men.
But you're not as good as the Packers.
Oh, Des Bryant.
Not as good as the Packers. Okay. Even without Jordy Nelson.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to take a break here and then we're going to preview next week's game. Welcome back. Here are our predictions. We're going to start with a Thursday night game, a division rivalry, Baltimore and Pittsburgh.
You know, a lot of people might not be so excited for this game on paper, you know. Desperate 0-3 Baltimore Ravens versus the Michael Vick-led Pittsburgh Steelers. But as I just said, they are a very desperate team in Baltimore. They need to win more than anyone, and I think they're going to find a way to pull this one out. I'm going to say 31-17 Baltimore.
I'd have to agree with you about Baltimore winning it, but 31-17, I just don't see Joe Flacco putting up less than 40 points to get that against that decimated Pittsburgh Steelers defense. My prediction, 41-21.
And then there's a game in London on Sunday. The New York Jets playing the Miami Dolphins.
Nice early start time, 9:30 Eastern. I'm excited for that one too, though. Again, I see another similar outcome to this week for your Miami Dolphins. The New York Jets are just going to absolutely trample them. They just took a tough loss to the Eagles. Now they're going to come out playing angry. You know, I don't see your offense showing up in any way. I see in London, I'm going to take the New York Jets 24-6.
See, for all my fellow Dolphin fans out there, you got to realize the Dolphins are like the Tooth Fairy. So you think they're for real, but then they never show up. I'd have to go with the Jets, 31-14 over my Miami.
And now on to the Minnesota Vikings Denver Broncos game. Peyton Manning led Broncos at 4 o'clock.
A few years ago, this game would not even be close. You know, Peyton Manning was dominating. That Denver defense was just as horrifying as it is today. But, you know, this is a different time in the NFL. Peyton Manning hasn't looked like himself despite one good game statistically, but I saw a lot of ducks being thrown at him. His arm looks like it's shot. You know it.
His arm look. The disrespect! You want to tell me Peyton Manning is still not Peyton Manning, and he's not going to go out there and beat down that terrible Vikings defense? You really want to tell me that? Where Carlos Hyde ran for 158 yards on him? You don't think that C.J. Anderson is going to step right back up and get a 100-yard game out of that?
The fact that you just mentioned C.J. Anderson's name with any running back of class, you're completely discredited. It's a 50-50 split over in Denver, and that O-line has looked pathetic.
50-50 split.
Anthony Barr is going to wreak havoc.
You let Carlos Hyde run you for over 158 yards, and you're going to talk about pathetic to me? Are you kidding me? Is this a joke right now? Don't you dare.
Carlos Hyde is not in the same class as C.J. Anderson.
Who was the best running back over the last 10 games? Excluding Jeremy Hill, who I know you love.
The rushing leader in the NFL, DeMarco Murray.
DeMarco Murray? This man bashes DeMarco Murray every single time we talk about him because he's not behind that Cowboys O-line. And now, when he's on your side, you want to take him in an argument?
I'm not saying he's a great player. I'm just simply saying that you're trying to ask me a question and I'm going to answer it to the best of my knowledge.
He's as good last year.
He was the rushing leader for the last 10 weeks.
As he is this year.
He
was as good last year as he is this year. You want to know the difference? That Cowboys O-line. That Cowboys O-line.
I agree.
Good.
Minnesota Vikings 31, Denver Broncos 24.
Denver Broncos 28, Minnesota Vikings 14.
And that's all for our show today. Thank you for watching Bengal TV Sports.